Alright, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Akin here to give you a scout report on Bucky Hodges, tight end coming out of Virginia Tech. This kid is actually from in-state, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and he was a dual threat star quarterback in high school, in which he did decide to register as a freshman for the Hokies while he was transitioning to become a tight end. And he actually did a great job making that transition over the course of the last 3 seasons. He did actually play and was a good standout as in his freshman season, redshirt freshman season, in which he did earn freshman All-American honors by USA Today, setting school records for a freshman tight end with 45 receptions for 526 yards and 6 scores while starting 10 of 13 games. In the next season, he did have to duplicate those numbers with 530 yards receiving, showing that his freshman season was not a fluke. And then he even increased his numbers this past season, in which he did have 691 yards receiving and 7 touchdown receptions. That's definitely showing great numbers, and he showed that he grew as time progressed at the tight end position. So he's making a great job making that transition, and he does have good experience at the tight end position. I think he's a good, consistent tight end that scouts are looking at for this year's NFL draft. Now, if you look at his strengths and weaknesses, first I'm going to talk about his strengths. What makes him special is that he has a raw combination of size, power, athleticism, and speed. He does run a 4.57 40 at 6'6", 257 pounds, which is a great thing. I think this is a good, kind of a little bit of a sleeper in this year's draft, particularly at the tight end position, but not too much of a sleeper because scouts are definitely looking heavily at this kid in the later rounds. Now, other strengths that he does have, he has good acceleration, in which he smoothly comes off of the stamp, showing the agility, balance, and strength to escape off the jam and quickly get into his routes, which is a good thing. He shows great vision and agility after the catch as well, and he definitely, like I mentioned, he generate a good 40x40 for this year's scouting combine. Now, he does have a couple of weaknesses though. Some people look at him more as a receiving type tight end, in which he was a receiving type tight end, doesn't have too much experience as a blocker, because he definitely wasn't, he was definitely looked more as an overgrown wide receiver, and he didn't really use too much blocking. He wasn't too much of a traditional blocker, which is a major concern, because in the NFL, teams want their tight end to do both. But what is much more important is you being a good receiver tight end. Now, as far as his other, like, critique and looking at him as a route runner, he still has plenty of more work to do as a route runner, but he shows good potential and good promise to increase, which we've seen during the course of the 3 seasons that he was at Virginia Tech. Now, he has developed some unnecessary habits of body catching and occasionally jumping needlessly to hold in passes. Sometimes catching the ball with his body is not a good thing. Teams want their receivers to catch the football at the highest point with their hands, so he needs to do more. He needs to be more consistent in that area. Now, if you take a look at his projection, I actually see him as a late third or early 4th round pick of this year's draft. I think this is going to be a good, solid pick and a good pickup for any team in the NFL. Now, the next time to catch you guys will be in just a couple minutes. I have 3 more blogs for today. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Akin McCall. Be easy.